So just got back from a lovely living history event over the weekend, and I was actually able to figure out some problems with, or something I've never been happy about with my kit. So my sword, when I do my late Hellenistic events, I always wear it on a baldric because that's a Hellenic style. However, when I do Roman stuff, I need to mount it on a belt. And in the previous times, I've had the belt go between these two rings on this little strap that X's in the back. And it's always made the sword sit far too high and be awkward and uncomfortable. So this time I used the same strap, but ran it through this top ring, and it brings it down to a much more manageable style. It sits quite comfortably. It is fairly easy still to draw, and it's just, I've never been happy with the way it sits on a belt, and now I am. One other thing I need to do now is, because if I can get the sword back, putting the sword, actually that's not too bad, is always the difficult part. But when I made this belt, I was, number one, a little bit thinner, and I was also thinking, oh, my belt needs to keep my tunic in, so I need to have it be able to go super tight. Well, that's not really necessary because I always wear a fabric belt underneath. So I end up having this big gap, especially if I want the belt to sit at more of an angle when I'm wearing the sword, which I do. So what I'm gonna have to actually do is between some of these plates on the back, I'm actually gonna need to scab in a piece of leather, actually cast another belt plate to go there. And then it should clean up pretty easily and not look too weird, because I don't want to restitch and remake the whole stinking belt. So I got to do that in the next 2 weeks for another event, because I don't want to be dealing with this, because once I put mail on, it has to sit even bigger and wider, that really doesn't look good. I want decorative belt plates there in the front. So yeah, that's a project I need to do, and that will then make this setup pretty much good to where I'll be very, very happy with it. So great event. I'll do some videos about that. Got some really nice content from our group, also the Viking group we were next to as well. So be looking for that stuff over the next coming days and weeks. Cheers.